Hey guys, it's Taylor back with Life with Taylor, and today we're going to be reacting to a new channel of paranormal videos. So let's get into it. If you are new here, I love the paranormal, okay? And I like to react to channels that compile different paranormal clips together. The main ones that I love are Fearsome Top 5, Nuke's Top 5, Mind Junkie, and Bizarre Bub. Now, those are my four. Those are the top tier, okay? Me and my dad found a new account, and it's really like 3 accounts combined into one, like 3 different accounts, but they're all connected. So the one we're gonna be checking out is called Sleep is Canceled. There's also one called Goose Pimples. I don't like let's just say goosebumps. Why do we have to say goose pimples? Sorry, I forgot to tell you. I rank every single video on this spooky scale. Now let's get into it.
Number 5. Ouija? Never again. This video was filmed by a group of friends who didn't exactly
Let me turn the captions off.
believe in the paranormal. But during a late night hangout, they decided to spice things up with some spirit callings. Little did they know that they were about to invite something into their home that had no intention of ever leaving. They couldn't find the Ouija board, so they settled for the Portuguese paranormal game, O Jogo do Copo, or the glass game. After all, what could possibly go wrong?
Oh my god, Ouija boards are the scariest thing ever.
It's about to turn pretty sour. Let's watch.
Who wants to play a game like that? Owie. I hate that sound. So far they could be pushing it, but it seems like their fingers are on there pretty light. See, that is not what you do. You do not take your fingers off. You need to keep your fingers on, and when you are done, you close the portal, okay? Or else things will stay trapped inside your house, okay? Never, in my entire life, you will never catch me playing a Ouija board. In the off chance that I do, I will not be taking my fingers off. But there is a slim to none chance. None? There is a slim to none of a chance that I would ever play the Ouija board. Ooh.
The smiles quickly faded.
Replaced
by
no.
nervous
That's
glances.
why you don't do that. That is why you do not do that.
Expression. One by one, they began pulling their fingers away. The woman was the first to
without closing the portal,
saying she felt an icy chill run down her spine. And it didn't take long for the others to catch on. That icy chill is a classic sign people report when a spiritual presence is manifesting. Paranormal experts warn against paranormal games all the time. Whether it's a store-bought Ouija board or a homemade game, the principle is the same. You're opening a portal without knowing who or what is on the other side. It's like making a random phone call to the spirit world. You might get a friendly relative or the supernatural equivalent of a very angry wrong number. Skeptics might bang on about the idiometer effect, the theory that players are moving the glass themselves through tiny, unconscious muscle movements. But how would that explain the glass flying off the table? Did they end up making a random call to the other side and get a chilling response from something that wanted to play? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below.
So, I do agree with that logic. Even if they were pushing their fingers, which they only had one finger on each, and the 2 closest to the camera looked like they were like lightly tapping it, because you can see when the fingers are moving. Ew, look at that. And all the videos that I've watched, well, the past couple, like sometimes I feel like it's a little harder with 2 fingers, because I feel like you could easily move it more instead of just one. But the past couple of videos that I've watched, it's like the same one finger, and one of them I actually watched, they had each one finger on and then they took it off. They took all their fingers off. Bad move. But the planchette kept moving. I was like, okay. And they were doing it on the floor, so they couldn't have done any like magnetic anything. As for this video, they each had one finger on. They could have been moving it, but it doesn't explain the glass pole, and it did look like even if you had a string on it, which I feel like we would see from the lighting in the room, but if you yanked it, it wouldn't yank. Like, it looked like somebody grabbed the top of it and like pulled it back, you know? Does that make sense? I'm gonna give that a 7. I'm gonna give that a 7. That was pretty good. Next.
Number 4, Soul Soul. On the 4th of September...
Sorry, also to mention, these accounts, I've only seen like 2 or 3 videos, clips that I've seen, but they often give long videos instead of like the short 2-minute clips and then cut it down, but just wanted to say that. So a lot of these I have not seen.
2025, these paranormal investigators decided to explore an old abandoned mansion. A place with a horrifying legend of a demonic jinn that locals say hunts the village's children. They went in looking for proof, hoping to see if the legend was true. But they were about to find out the hard way that this legend might not just be a made-up story. Here's how it all started.
Okay, this is one of the many... Sorry, I'm cold. I'm trying to get a sweater on. The string fell out of it, so it's like halfway inside the hoodie. This is one of many videos that I've seen recently where I think it's in foreign countries, but the first thing they do when paranormal activity is happening is they start praying, I guess, or saying, like, one of them I saw, it was like, God is the greatest, he's the strongest, you are weak. Bro, if I was saying that stuff, bro, I would never say that. Like, that's gonna provoke the ghost even more. Like, if I was a ghost and somebody was saying that to me, I'd be like, oh, so I'm weak. Oh, so I'm weak. Okay, I'm gonna show you weak. And then, like, throw him across the room or something. Right. So I don't think we should be investigating an abandoned...
Allah! Euzubillahimineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oğlum. Bakalım Şahin ya. Bakacağım tabii oğlum. Yavaş yavaş git. Allah! Bismillah. Destur Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Oğlum Mesut bak hep sana oluyor ha. Sen gittiğinde direkt var ya. Yemin ediyorum sana bir şey oluyor ha. Ben anlayamadım ha.
Sorry. I don't think you should be investigating an abandoned mansion without like masks or respirators, because I feel like that's just a health hazard.
Sınavlarının ne toz var be. Oğlum her yerden ses geliyor Mesut, her yerden.
As they pushed deeper into the mansion, a door at the end of the hall violently slammed shut right in front of them. The obvious explanation would be the wind, but the investigators confirmed the night was completely still. They burst into the room, only to find it was totally empty. That was the entity's first warning shot, a clear sign that the investigators had seriously outstayed their welcome.
Selamünaleyküm. Ne oldu lan? Beşik mi lan? Oğlum bu beşik burada mıydı? Vallahi bilmiyorum. Kur'an çarpsın vallahi. Nasıl hatırlamıyorsun?
Shortly after barely making it out of that room with their hearts still in their mouths, they begin to hear footsteps echoing overhead.
I have never heard the term heart still in their
And as
mouths.
they go to check it out, something throws an object at them. Things were beginning to become more dangerous, with objects being hurled. If the guy had stuck his head out a little more, he might have caught this one in the face.
Oh yeah, I did see that.
Whatever lurks in those shadows wanted to be left alone. But our guys are busy sticking their noses into its business. Then they decided to go into the deepest, darkest parts.
Basement.
But before they could even leave that part of the mansion, another warning shot was fired. And this time, it was too hard
Is bro filming in
to
0.5?
look.
Everything looks warped.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
What is that? I'm always waiting for a shadow figure to just pop out of nowhere.
That object that comes crashing down from the ceiling is a cradle. And what makes this so much
What kind of
creepier
cradle is that? Why is
this
there a
isn't the
bar
first
above
time
it?
They've seen it during the investigation. Earlier, they had found this exact same cradle mysteriously thrown into another room. But when they came back to get another look, it had completely vanished.
Oh, I was gonna say,
This
maybe
is a
it's multiple
textbook
cradles.
example of what paranormal investigators call an appor, one of the rarest and most baffling phenomena, where an object dematerializes from one place and reappears in another.
That's not the same thing. That is not the same thing. Stop gaslighting
An
me.
object
Look at that. This is a completely different shape. This has bars going up, and this doesn't.
dematerializes from
See? There's no bars going up. This is like solid. This is not solid on the
one
base.
place and reappears
there's, like-
in another. And the fact that it's a cradle
Girl,
is a
stop
chillingly
lying.
symbolic warning, giving the local legend of a djinn
I
that
see your
haunts
lies.
children. With their hearts in their throats, they knew it was time to get the hell out of there before they became the mansion's next tragic story. But as they were about to skedaddle, the entity had one last
that a horse?
style trick up its sleeve. Take a look.
Selamun aleyküm. Bir sıkıntı yok. Otuz FPS ve düşürdüm. Hala bir ses geliyor gibi. Selamun aleyküm. Lan! Lan bir şey oluyor lan. Vallahi bir şey oluyor. Lan! Lan ne oluyor? Şeytanlaracık.
I think they threw a chair.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Tamam tamam çıkıyorum lan çıkıyorum. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
Girl, you're like as heavy as a bag of
After a couple
potatoes.
of near misses, they finally make it out with bruised egos and an experience they can only wish makes them stronger. But what do you make of this? Real poltergeist activity, or a bunch of dudes with too much time on their hands? Let us know in the comments.
I'm going to give that a 6. It's not particularly, there's no like strong, evidence. And I feel like everything that was in the video could have been fake. I feel like somebody could have been behind the door slamming and opening it. Somebody could have thrown that weird cradle thing down, and that those were two different cradles. I don't think they're cradles. They look weird. I'm gonna give that a 6.
Number 3.
Number 3.
Not alone after all.
Number 5.
It was just another quiet Friday afternoon. A guy hanging out at home with his dog. Everything was normal until the dog started acting off. According to the friend who later posted the footage on Reddit, the pup wouldn't take his eyes off the open closet, almost like someone else was in the house. The only problem? The guy lives alone. Naturally, he grabs his phone and
What
goes
kind
to
of phone
check
is
it out.
that?
But what he records would make anyone second guess living solo. Let's watch.
Let's watch.
Just focused on this right now.
There's nothing.
Like,
Is him looking at the dog food?
Shh.
something's wrong. The noises were not even. Are you kidding me right now? There is no way that just happened. There's no way that just happened.
That happened.
There's no way.
What the hell?
That
Was the creepiest.
The object flying off the shelf is especially creepy, since they were the only
they didn't
ones
want
in the
them spicy
house.
nacho
Plus,
Doritos.
the closet doesn't look big enough to hide an accomplice.
Yeah,
But
that's
for
what I
some
was
reason,
thinking.
He plays it cool, shrugging it off
Yeah,
as
then
one
they
of
want
those
those
wild
nachos.
moments. But then, just a few days later, his paranormal roomie came to pay him an
Oh my god,
visit.
Rumi! Oh my god, Rumi! Oh my god, Rumi!
Jackson. What's wrong? Who's banging on stuff?
I don't know what happened.
Did the door close?
Yeah.
Jackson.
Was you asleep?
Pets
No,
are known
just
for their
resting my
ability to
eyes.
sense energies and entities way before humans catch wind of them. And once again, it was his dog that pulled him to the storage room. Granted, even a gentle breeze could have closed that door that way. But how do you explain the hanged coat getting tugged? Our guy had only just moved into the place, and creepy incidents like these weren't exactly part of his housewarming plan. So he didn't stick around long enough to make even more videos. He found a new place and moved out.
Good.
Meanwhile, commenters continue to wonder if he'd overreacted by moving out so quickly, or if he was wise to get out before things escalated
that
into
the guy?
something much darker.
I think
What
that
do you
was the
think?
guy.
Let us know in the comments.
Hold on. Go back.
Creepy.
Oh, something, it moved. So that flings by, but that also moved.
The object is
Yeah,
especially
this moved.
creepy with a
Okay. The only thing is, this looks to be the same closet. There seems to be ample room for somebody to hide in there. I think I'm gonna give that a 6 because I feel like in that storage closet there could be somebody there. If there was nobody there and there were no strings, that is probably paranormal, and maybe I should raise it because I feel like if he could have staged like it's haunted, I'm gonna move out of this house, when in reality he wasn't moving out because it was haunted. He was just moving out. I don't know, I'm trying to think about that type shit. But I think I'm gonna leave it at a 6. Next.
Number 2.
Number
Possessed
2.
or stoned. In the small municipal town of Tonaya, Mexico, something quite bizarre happened on just another Sunday morning. Not only did this strange event see almost half of the police unit and the fire department unite over something that was reported as a noise complaint, but the whole neighborhood seemed invested, with people peeking out their windows and recording
Girl.
on their phones.
Same. It's giving I look in people's windows. Like, yeah, if some weird truck is driving past, I'm gonna look out my window and see what it is. Yeah, if there's weird noises, I'm gonna investigate outside which direction it's coming from to pinpoint who's doing it. Like, I think it's a mix of curiosity and nosiness, and, I don't care.
Here's what was caught that morning.
Honestly, I think I would do the same if I was living in this neighborhood and it was like, what in the world?
A young girl is seen being dragged out of the house in cuffs, with 2 officers holding her down like she just tried to hack the Pentagon. But the strangest detail, she's absolutely soaked, and the apartment behind her is flooded. At first, you'd think firefighters had just saved her from a blaze, but reports claim the hoses weren't for putting out flames. They were for her. She was so violent that spraying her down was the only way officers could get even a yard close to her. Which begs the question, why would police risk frying the family's appliances just to detain one girl? Well, the answer might be in this detail. Her face looks ghostly pale.
Yeah.
Her eyes pitch black, like something out of a possession movie. And if that wasn't enough to chill the entire street, what happened next sealed it. Just as they'd set her by the curb to tend her wounds. Creepy or not, you've got to admit, whatever demonic entity had a hold of her has better gutturals than Danny Filth. Was that its last-ditch effort to scare the officers into letting its new host go? It's like a scene straight out of The Exorcist. So what's the verdict? A demon throwing a final tantrum before being evicted? Or the most committed method actress since Daniel Day-Lewis? You be the judge of this one. Let us know your theories in the comments below.
Okay, this is definitely creepy. Also, I've never heard, I mean, I guess maybe it doesn't happen too often, but I have never heard of like firefighters and police officers spraying people to get them to stop doing what they're doing. I also don't watch the news because it's depressing, but yeah, it's definitely interesting. Is it paranormal? Probably not. I think more likely it may be, I'm not trying to blame or make excuses, or, you know, I'm just thinking maybe a mental episode or psychosis, or she's possessed with a demon inside of her. But I kind of feel like that would be less likely than a mental thing happening. So is that paranormal? Probably not. Would it be absolutely terrifying to see in person? Yeah. I'm gonna give that a 4. Next.
Number 1. The Pram Show. On the 30th of August 2025, the auction house RWB Auctions posted a TikTok that left customers less interested
I
in
love
bidding
auctions.
and more interested in burning sage. Strangely, the video had nothing to do with their latest collections or best sellers. Instead, it was about what their CCTV cameras caught at stupid o'clock in the morning. Take a look.
Did he? Wait, hold on. Back.
TV cameras caught at stupid o'clock in the morning.
At
Take a
stupid
look.
o'clock?
WTF did we just see?
Is there somebody in there? I'm confused. Looks like there's somebody in there. I'm confused. What's happening? Oh, at 1:53 a.m. I'm confused. Let's get this over with.
At around 2 a.m., a pram casually rolls into frame, triggering the security system and making its way around the sales room. But here's where it gets stranger. You'd think, in a room full of antiques, the haunted candidate would be some creepy Victorian doll, an old mirror, or maybe a cursed painting.
Yeah.
But according to management, this pram is actually new. Well, relatively new, from the 1950s. And it's been sitting in their collection without any problems until now. Not taking chances, the sales room brought in a psychic medium to figure out what they were up against. Because let's be honest, a haunted pram casually wheeling itself around is unsettling enough. But leave it unchecked, and you might end up with a full-blown paranormal playground on your hands.
I thought we were gonna get an update to that. I thought they were gonna be like,
This is what the medium said.
but they were like, no, you don't get to know. You don't get to know. I'm gonna give that, I don't know, I'm gonna give that a 6 as well. I feel like it could, whoa, there's something wrong inside my brain. My eyes are so heavy, I could literally fall asleep sitting. I could probably fall asleep standing, like a cow or a horse. Horses sleep standing, don't they? I find that so weird that some animals sleep standing. But yeah, I feel like could potentially be like rolling from a slope or a ghost. Slope or ghost. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Comment down below your thoughts on these videos. What do you think? Tell me. What do you think? I need some brainwave connection. I like to see other people's point of views. And yeah, while you're down there commenting, click all the buttons. You know what to do. And I hope you guys have a good day, night, evening, morning, wherever you are in the world viewing this. And peace.